Thank you all. Thanks for coming. We just completed a very successful summit. I suggested to the leaders of the G8 that we listen to the needs of the Iraqi leadership. And if they ask for more training, for example, a good organization to provide that training would be NATO. As I said, I think in your presence, as a matter of fact, I don't expect more troops from NATO to be offered up. That's an unrealistic expectation. Nobody is suggesting that. What we are suggesting is for NATO perhaps to help train. Now, that will come at the request of the Iraqi government.
Were you aware of this advisory opinion? Do you agree with it? And did you issue any such authorization at any time?
The authorization I issued, David, was that anything we did would conform to U.S. law and would be consistent with international treaty obligations. That's the message I gave our people.
Is torture ever justified?
Look, I'm going to say it one more time. The instructions went out to our people to adhere to law. That ought to comfort you. We're a nation of law. We adhere to laws. We have laws on the books. You might look at those laws, and that might provide comfort for you. And those were the instructions from me to the government. All right.
Thank you, Mr. President. Sir, I wanted to ask you about this Libyan plot to assassinate Prince Abdullah of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I appreciate that question. What I can tell you is that we're going to make sure we fully understand the veracity of the plot line. And so we're looking into it. Best way I can tell you. And when we find out the facts, we will deal with them accordingly. I don't talk to Colonel Gaddafi. I have sent a message to him that if he honors his commitments to resist terror and to fully disclose and disarm his weapons programs, we will begin a process of normalization, which we have done. We have begun that process. And now we will make sure he honors his commitment. Andre, good to see you. How are you? That's good. When you sit around a table, you say what's on your mind. You know, here's what I think. What do you think? And if there's a difference, try to explain the differences and try to find common ground to work together. We've got too much to do in a world beset by terror, poverty, and disease to allow a policy difference to prevent us from working together. And that's why these G8 summits are meaningful and worthwhile. And the G8 are united in our desire to help bring stability and democracy to Iraq.